In February 2011, a sunny day at Jervis Bay turned into a nightmare for a group of friends who were enjoying a swim in the clear blue waters. One of their own, James McCarthy, was taking a swim with the dolphins until he encountered a great white shark, and things took a wild turn. Jervis Bay is a stunning natural harbor located on the southern coast of New South Wales, about 124 miles south of Sydney. The bay is famous for its crystal-clear waters, white sand beaches, and diverse marine life, making it a perfect destination for swimming, diving, and snorkeling. The environment of Jervis Bay is characterized by its calm and sheltered waters, which are ideal for swimming. The bay has several popular swimming spots, including Hyams Beach, Greenpatch Beach, and Murray's Beach. Hyams Beach, in particular, is famous for having the whitest sand in the world, according to the Guinness Book of Records. The beach is also well protected, and it's a great spot for families and less experienced swimmers. In addition to swimming, Jervis Bay offers a range of other activities for visitors, including hiking, kayaking, and whale watching. James McCarthy has been a passionate swimmer as long as he can remember. Ever since he was a little boy, he's been drawn to the water, finding solace in the gentle rhythm of his strokes and feeling the weightlessness as he glides through the water. For James, swimming isn't just a hobby or a form of exercise, it's a way of life. James's love for swimming has taken him to some of the most beautiful and challenging waters in the world. One of James's favorite places to swim is in the clear, calm waters of Lake Tahoe, nestled in the heart of the Sierra Nevada mountains. With its crystal-clear water and stunning alpine scenery, Lake Tahoe is a true paradise for swimmers, and James has spent many hours exploring its many coves and bays. For James, swimming isn't just a way to stay in shape or to experience new places. It's a way of connecting with the natural world and with himself. When he's in the water, James feels a sense of peace and freedom that he can't find anywhere else. In February 2011, after years of swimming in various water around the world, James McCarthy decided to take a trip to Australia with his close friends Emily, Alex, Tom, and Lily. They had heard about the stunning beauty of Jervis Bay and were excited to explore its crystal-clear waters. On that fateful day in February, the group woke up early to catch the sunrise over the bay. The sky was painted in hues of pink and orange, and the water was still and calm, reflecting the colors of the sky. James and his friends donned their wetsuits and goggles, eager to dive into the cool water and explore the underwater world. As they swam further out into the bay, they noticed a pod of dolphins frolicking in the distance. James's heart raced with excitement, as he had never swum so close to wild dolphins before. He felt a deep sense of connection with the creatures and felt honored to share the water with them. The group continued to swim, taking in the stunning views of the rocky cliffs and golden sand beaches. As they approached a hidden cove, they noticed a school of shimmering fish darting just beneath the surface of the water. After several hours of swimming, the group decided to head back to shore. They were tired but elated, feeling a sense of accomplishment and wonder at the stunning natural beauty of Jervis Bay. As they swam back to shore, James was left awestruck by the magnificent dolphins he had seen while swimming with his friends earlier that day. He couldn't shake the feeling of being connected to them on some level. When they got to shore, James caught sight of the dolphins once again. His heart raced with excitement as he made the impulsive decision to go back into the water, this time alone. His friends tried to dissuade him, warning him of the potential dangers, but James was determined to swim with the dolphins. As he swam further out, he was suddenly met with a terrifying sight. A great white shark had appeared and was closing in on him. Filled with fear, he swam further out into the open water, but as he was racing with his heart in his mouth, he was suddenly jolted by a sharp pain in his leg. The shark had closed in on him and latched onto him. His jaws were clamping down tight. James let out a blood-curdling scream as he desperately tried to free himself from the predator's grip. The water around him turned red as blood gushed from his leg. James thrashed about wildly in the water, fighting for his life as the shark pulled him under. He could feel the powerful jaws tearing into his flesh and crushing his bones. In that instant, he wished his friends could come to his rescue. At the same time, James's friends, who had been keeping a watchful eye on him from the shore, were stunned into silence as they had lost sight of their friend. Where could he be? They saw him on the surface, but not for very long. They sensed that something was wrong, and suddenly, without warning, the serene atmosphere was shattered by a sudden thrashing sound. The group of friends turned to see their friend being dragged through the water by a massive shadow. In a matter of seconds, it became apparent that he was under attack by a shark. The water turned red, and James screamed in agony as the shark clamped its jaws onto his leg and dragged him under the water. His friends watched in horror, unable to do anything to help. James continued to scream for help as the shark thrashed and dragged him further and further from shore. The other swimmers close to the shore began to panic and scamper about, trying to swim to safety. Meanwhile, two of James' friends on the beach, Tom and Lily, sprang into action. They knew they had to alert the authorities and save their friend's life. They sprinted across the beach, frantically waving their arms and shouting for help. As the friends raced to seek assistance, the situation in the water continued to worsen. James's screams grew more and more desperate, and his friends on the beach could only watch helplessly as the shark dragged him away. The frenzied sounds of the attack filled the air, and the smell of blood was overpowering. Finally, the two friends made it to the lifeguard tower and alerted the officials of the situation. They wasted no time to spring into action, deploying a rescue boat to the area where the attack had taken place. The friends on the beach watched as the rescue team arrived on the scene, and the water was filled with frantic activity. Within moments, James was retrieved from the water and rushed to a nearby medical facility for treatment. Unfortunately, despite the swift response of the authorities and the bravery of the rescue team, James never made it out alive. The shark got him real good, and the injuries were fatal. The situation was devastating for all involved. James's friends were traumatized by the experience, and the reality of how quickly a day out in the ocean can turn deadly was made all too clear. The beach was soon filled with emergency responders, reporters, and concerned onlookers. The attack scene was a terrifying and traumatic experience for all involved. The shock and horror of the moment stayed with the victim's friends for a long time. The sudden death of a loved one is never easy to accept, and the mourning process can be a long and difficult journey. For the friends of James McCarthy, who tragically lost his life in a shark attack, the grieving process was a challenging one. The news of James's passing spread quickly throughout their tight-knit community. Shock, disbelief, and heartache were felt by all who knew him. As the reality of his untimely death began to set in, his friends and family came together to mourn and pay their respects. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the unpredictability and danger that lurk beneath the surface of the ocean. It's essential to exercise caution and take all necessary safety precautions when entering the water, no matter how serene and idyllic the conditions may seem. We would like to thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching, take a dive on the like and subscribe buttons and hit the bell icon so you get notified when we come back with another exciting story.